BBC WN. We were hearing from Saif Salah, who's the vice chair of the Halesowen Yemeni Association, before 5, because Stuart Henley, who's a UKIP councillor, criticised Dudley Council for renting out Halesowen Youth Centre to this Yemeni group, and he claimed residents are concerned about teenage boys from the Yemeni community and their behaviour towards women in the town. Stuart Henley, said UKIP councillor, is with us on the show on BBC WM. Stuart, good evening to you.
Good evening, welcome.
Can I play you some of what Saif Salah, who's the vice chair of the Halesowen Yemeni Association, said to me a short while ago?
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I'll come back and get your reaction. Here's what he said to me earlier.
Well, quite shocked and saddened, to be honest. I find this very upsetting that a councillor who represents a community, a diverse community in the area, that, which is Halesowen North, for him to come out and create and make a statement when his role is to create community cohesion within the ward that he represents. I mean, the comments, if I can just repeat what he said, Dudley cannot get any worse, run by idiots. It was reported to myself by a group in Halesowen and a previous sergeant of the police, the Yemeni teen males causing issues with females in Halesowen, and now wish, disgraceful comments.
When he put these comments online, or you heard of these comments, you tried to contact him. You'd never spoken to him before that?
Never spoken to him before. I don't know. Never spoken to him before, never met the guy. Don't know, and I saw his name. I went on Google, Councillor Stuart Henley. I found his details on there. I spoke to him.
So what did he say to you?
Well, he was quite shocked that I spoke to him, that a member of the committee spoke to him, and also he was quite surprised that I had a local accent. And number 3, he was very aggressive towards me.
That was Saif Salah speaking to me earlier. Stuart Henley is with me. Stuart, you spoke to Saif Salah earlier on. Were you rude to him?
I wasn't rude at all.
Did you put the phone down on him?
I put the phone down on him because I was trying to have a conversation with him and explain my reason for what I'd put on there, and he would not let me speak at all.
Were you surprised that he got a local accent?
Not at all. That was, hearing that comment just is totally disgusting, and I find his remarks towards myself is making things worse in the community. And he commented about my article being on there and making things worse in the area. But I can't see how that comment's done it after he's got in touch with the press, Halesowen News, and let them know about my comments and actually run a full story. Surely a front page is going to be more detrimental to anyone than that actual small comment in the comment section of Halesowen News.
Are you maintaining that there are people, residents in your area, in your ward, concerned about teenage boys from the Yemeni community and their behaviour towards women in the town?
Not in my ward, but in Halesowen.
Have you spoken to people who've said that to you?
Yes, since the article has gone out, I've had several emails and phone calls saying it's about time someone said this, because it's been going on for quite a while. And I'm not tarring any Yemeni, all the Yemenis together. There is a group of Yemeni males, and I'd say the same, whatever religion, race, colour, whatever. If there's a group of males causing trouble, sexual orientation towards females, I would say exactly the same. And I've got no problem with any faith, because I work quite closely with the Ahmadiyya Association, who's on Long Lane.
Well, Saif Salah is saying that it's not the case. And they've been using that youth centre for a lot of years. They have very good relations within the community. And he's claiming that you are effectively trying to incite racial hatred.
Not at all. Not at all. Race does not come into it at all. I'm there to protect every member of the community, no matter what creed, colour, anything. I'm there to protect anyone, and I will speak up, not like some other people who just cover it up and say nothing. I will speak up. I'm not bothered about speaking up, and if I don't like it, I'm sorry. I'd rather work with the Yemeni Association to try and highlight which group of young males are causing the issues and try and work together to resolve this.
But Saif Salah has said that he had to contact you, and you put the phone down on him. You could have contacted the chair of the Yemeni Association in Halesowen, but you didn't.
I didn't, because the last time, it was probably 12 months ago, I spoke to a police officer. I can't remember if it was sergeant, police officer, but I do think it was a sergeant. And I have spoke to community group leaders
who have said they have had issues with Yemeni males, the way they treat young females.
But you don't know the name of this former police sergeant?
I can't, I'm not going to...
Or you do know the name, but you're not going to tell us?
I'm not going to say a name because I'm not 100% sure if it was this person I think it was. So I'm not going to put anyone in the light.
But you're saying there's definitely a police sergeant, a former police sergeant, who's spoken to you about issues of this type?
Yes. I had a meeting with...
but you don't know who it is?
Okay. Not 100% now, so I won't name people unless I know 100% something is right.
Well, why have you mentioned it if you don't know the name?
Because I know I was contacted... Well, I spoke to an officer, police officer, whether it was sergeant, police officer, but a member of the West Midlands Police Service who told me about issues they was looking at around the bus stops, which was ongoing. Also, I've had the same comments from community groups with Yemeni males. I've got no problem with anyone, but if there's people causing trouble, I will name them. If people are getting high rates because they think it's race because it happens to be Yemeni males, whether that's a guilty conscience or what, I don't know, but I'm not there to cause any trouble at all. I'd rather try and sort it out at the issue. And I have emailed, well, Phil Tarter's emailing for me on behalf of the council to meet up with the Yemeni group, the chair, and try and resolve this issue.
The debate will continue. There'll be more discussions, I'm sure. And we've been trying to get hold of the police on the show to get their side of it as well. But Stuart Henley, who's the UKIP councillor in question. Stuart, I appreciate your time. Thank you for joining me on the show.
No, thank you.
Your travel news in the West Midlands, BBC WM 95.6.
That's fine.